Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Green Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is on, found this interesting video on TikTok. It's by this guy, XRP Bale 90, or I'm sure it's probably Nobente. Okay. And the what he's about to say here, which I'm going to play in a few minutes, it's about to get cracking. All right. We already passed December 13th, and we all know Joe Biden, okay, said December 13th, where we're going to start making that move to the CBDC. Now, if you don't know what that stands for, if you're new in the loop, that's central bank digital currency, meaning we are about to soon be in the system where everything is electronic, digital, and it will be put on a blockchain where it will be on record forever. And you got a lot of people who don't think that this has happened or can't foresee that this is going to happen. But this man is about to show you and give you proof that this is about to go down. So let's let this video play.
This is a game right here. Look on the screen. This cash machine will close on Friday, the 10th, March 2023. The Barclays cash machine. March 2023. March 2023 is when the new global payment standard goes live. The new global payment standard. It was supposed to go live in November 2021, the ISO 20022. Now they extended it to March 2023. Remember, the only reason why the petrodollar was the world reserve currency was because of Saudi Arabia. And guess who Saudi Arabia met up with? The boys in red, to buy oil in the boys in red currency. I don't want to say the boys in red name, but if you people know what I'm talking about. The boys in red, the big boys in red, now they're going to buy oil with their own currency to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is the reason why, and they're not going to use the petrodollar anymore. They're not going to use the US dollar anymore. What do you think that means? And then you see this right here. You see this right here. Cash machines will close and the Federal Reserve stop printing new currency. You don't get it? This is going to interoperability, CBDCs, and if you don't think for a second that Ripple is going to be a part of all this, Ripple has partnerships with every single BRICS nation, all of them, for cross-border payments, CBDCs. That doesn't tell you nothing? Peace.
So this guy's letting you know it's about to go down very soon. And what he said was correct. Saudi did meet with the boys over in China. Now he can't say that because he's on TikTok, but that's what he was referring to. Okay. And now America has put one of its best allies in the position where it's going to be doing business with the competition. And you put this on top of what he said. this cash machine will close on Friday the 10th, March 2023. Now, I'm sure it's not only for that Barclays, it's for all the ATMs that are Barclays or whatever the case may be. Just further showing you that they're about to move this thing to the digital realm. Okay, because we all know the digital realm is going to culminate to the biggest prophecy in Revelation, the 13th, one of the biggest prophecies in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Now, see, as I mentioned earlier, you got a lot of people scoffing this. Okay, but they're not slowly anymore. They're quickly ushering in this new beast system. Okay, as the scripture tells you, it tells you that the vision, it is for a appointed time. I believe that's in Habakkuk, if I'm not mistaken. Habakkuk 2 and 2. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay. Meaning that these prophecies, these visions, they have a certain order to be revealed and played out in this divine movie. Okay. We all know you can't have, okay, the missiles before our captivity. Okay. It wouldn't make sense. Okay. You can't have the G5480 and then the next thing you know, the Medo-Persian Empire rises. No, it doesn't work that way. All the things that the Lord designed for this movie and put in the prophecies to be revealed to his servants, the prophets, were to be played out at a certain time during this divine movie that the Lord made. And it says, but at the end, it shall speak. All right. And we are definitely at the end of this thing, because now you saw that ATM will no longer be using cash as of March. And we all know how the elites like to do things in the beginning of the year. Okay. The year 2020 should be a good indicator of how they like to get things cracking in the beginning of the year. And then you got the involuntary deletion of the second in command in was it to the Iranian president. All right, that happened in the beginning of the year. So things are, as he said, things are definitely going according to plan. And whose plan is it? The Lord's plan. And it says, and not lie. It says, though it tarry, wait for it. Meaning, though it took a while, because as we said, we've been on the streets. We being the prophets have been on the street for a long time, telling you guys that this time was going to come where these people will create a system in which they would be able to implement the G5480, which you will not be able to buy or sell, and every transaction will be written down and to be cemented in history forever. Okay? We all told you that this time was going to come, but everybody's like, no, man, that ain't going to happen for another 50, 100 years. Look at that. Let me get his big
You
head out
think
the
this
way.
is a game right here? Look on the screen.
Does it look like this is about to be 50 years? Okay. This is talking about in less than 3 months. This is about to go down. And it says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. 3 months is not a long time. Everybody thought that December 13th would take a while, but it didn't. Just like March 10th, 2023, it's not going to take a long time. We can clearly see that the Lord, as the scripture says, speeding up the time for the elect's sake. This is why, as the scripture says, that we have to measure out the time diligently. Okay? 2 Ezra 9:1. It says, he answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Okay? Gauge the time diligently. Let's get that word diligent. Let me get my regular dictionary on this one. Diligently. In a diligent manner with appropriate effort, carefully. Now let's just go to the word diligent. Performing with industrious concentration, hard working, and focus. So it's saying that measure, meaning gauge, thou the time with hard carefulness in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which are the prophecies, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay. And we do understand that with these elites quickly gearing this world up for this new world order, we do understand that it will not be very long before the Most High not only physically visit this place, but it's not going to be very long before the Lord visits this world with his four sword judgments. Because guess what? You think this is going to be limited to a ATM? No. Don't forget what happened to Greece a couple of years ago. That may seem like in today's world, that's probably ancient history. But remember what happened to Greece. Everybody got locked out of their bank accounts. Nobody could get money. It was all types of panic and chaos running throughout the streets. And you saw how bad it got. And that was just in a small country like Greece. What do you think is going to happen when something like this goes worldwide, especially here in Babylon the Snake, where everybody is morally base and got guns? Something to think about. So that's all I want to say on this. Hope you're all ratified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.